Hey everybody and welcome back to the channel. You can call me Robot.
And you can call me JD. And this is 1v1TCG.
Alright, today we are going to be playing the Altered TCG. We are going to be playing with decks from the newest set, Whispers from the Maze. Are you excited?
Well, I'm very excited because I see this deck right here, which is a faction that I really like. And I can't wait to try them out. I can't wait.
Well, I wonder which deck I am going to pick.
Well, considering your name is Robot, and this faction is all about robots, I'm assuming it's gonna be this one.
You know me so well.
Sure do, Buddy-roo.
Alright, this deck.
Yes, sirree. He begins the game with 5 heroism counters. And when can you fuck? Let's get rid of this mana. I'm gonna keep this one because, you know, at the beginning of the game with this deck you gotta kind of ramp. How do I have 3 of these in my starting hand? I don't know, but I'm throwing those away as well. And let's throw this one away because we need a starting thing.
Alright, so turn 1, you usually start with 3 mana. In this deck you basically start with 2, because my hero allows me to pay 1 mana and put a card into the reserve to get a Brassbug token. So I'm thinking of playing this turn 1, and that means that I have to choose 1 more card. We'll do this one, and this is what I'm gonna keep.
There we go. So my hero begins the game with 5 heroism counters, and when I play a character with hand cost greater than or equal to my number of heroism counters, I draw a card and gain a heroism counter. So basically I have 5 heroism counters. If I play, let's say, this card, which has 5 mana cost or more, he will gain a heroism counter, my hero, and I will draw a card. So it's basically a little bit of a draw engine.
Yes, indeed, and now my hero's ability immediately triggers, so I'm going to choose 1 card to put into the reserve, and it is going to be the boss monster of our deck. And then I'm going to be playing a Brassbug. This guy right here, every time at noon he gains 1 boost, or if I rest him he gains 2 boosts to a max of 3.
We have played 2 other games off camera because we fucked up the recording. And every game, he gets this guy in his starting hand. I don't understand. This guy has to be cheating.
I have gotten this guy, like, 2 copies of him in 2 starting hands out of the 3 of them. And I always have to put 1 in the mana.
That's crazy. But
yeah,
I'm going to start off my play using a mana channeling.
Now ramping, turn 1.
Yes, sir. Mana channeling puts the top card of my deck into my mana zone as an exhausted mana orb. And I put that guy in there. Oh no.
Well, I'm going to be playing a landmark, but not the one I've been playing every single other game turn 1. This is Tech Lab Unit, which allows me to resupply, and my reserve limit is increased by 1. And this is a really good guy to get in my reserve early on, so I'm happy.
I believe you. No, I can't do anything, so I'm just going to pass it back to you. Because this deck is all about early game ramping and late game just bombarding the battlefield with a fuck ton of big boy creatures.
Yeah, probably the only deck that has bigger stats than my robot right here.
Sure. Yes. Yes.
Just yes, I've seen what your deck can do.
Yes. I know, saying a
Great
whole lot.
commentary.
I know, great commentary, great, just absolutely amazing.
Can you tell this is our 3rd attempt?
No, really, I can't. I'm gonna not play anything in my mana because I want to keep these.
Alright, so I have a couple of triggers here. I am going to be just resting both of them to give them 2 boosts. Look at that. And then we're also going to use the wonderful ability of my hero, put this in the reserve, get a Brassbug token, and there we go. Alright, I also have the first move, so now the question is, what do we play? Do we want to be... I think I want to be aggressive, because late game I am absolutely screwed by your deck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, but then the question is, where do we go all out on one side, or do we try to spread it out? Because you do have some early game cards that I have to be mindful of.
Well, I have some big boy creatures and some big plays.
Might be the wrong play, but I'm going to try and spread out.
Intriguing, indeed.
My hope is that you have to ramp or play one of those guys that goes into the mana zone.
I'm gonna play this one. Server syntax error, because someone played the same thing as I did.
Alright.
Interesting. Well, we tied on that, and I still win, so I don't need to put him there. But I am gonna play this. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I play it. Let's just play it here, because I need him to go to my what's it called again? I keep forgetting the name of it.
The mana zone.
No, the thing before the mana zone.
The reserve.
Yes, the reserve. I keep forgetting the reserve. So when he's played from the reserve, he gets a boost. And when he leaves the expedition zone, as he's boosted, he goes into my mana zone, which is all about my deck. My deck is all about ramping and ramping and ramping, so that's a really good card to have inside of this deck.
Yes, it is indeed. Next turn we are going to be at... I am going to be at 4 mana. Probably, actually. Going to get... yeah. I'm thinking what to keep or what not to keep. We'll do this and see what we get off the top.
See, back to me. I become the first player. What do I want to put in my mana zone? What does this do? This landmark here. I can play a character of hand cost 7 or more for 1 less. Nice. If there are 1 or more characters of hand cost 7 or more in reserve, my reserve limit is increased by 1. That is a pretty good landmark that I would love to keep, actually. So I think, but this is very important. I have to play this one because it's got the ability thingy, and that means I can do that.
The ability thingy.
Yes. So I'm actually gonna get rid of the landmark.
I will discard for mana first, and that is going to be discard. Then we go to noon, and I have a bunch of triggers. The only downside of this client is that it doesn't show me which trigger it is of who, except for the name, so we gotta be smart about it. That's you. There we go. And then the designer drone, we want to do this. And then we want to put you into the reserve. And then we get a brass buck token. Where do we want to play it? It doesn't matter for me, so then we have to look at your weaknesses.
I don't have any weaknesses. I don't know what the hell you're on about. You know what's one of your weaknesses, though?
Tell me.
Sabotage.
Oh no, that is a big issue.
That is a very big issue. Bye-bye, enhanced prototype.
Well, alright, that was not nice.
I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Yeah, luckily I still have a guy to augment, so it's not a complete waste. But
You're right, but I mean, that other guy was gonna be way bigger for sure.
way more important as well. So.
Exactly. Let me tie it up here real quick.
I see. Yeah, then I am just going to do this, and with the effect, I am going to be doing this.
Very well. I can't do anything else because I don't have any more mana, so I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Yes, I will also pass, and I'm quite happy about this, because I'm the only one who advances.
That's fair, that's fair. Obviously, as expected with this deck, I am 1 behind, but that's fine. Now, my character is going to go into my mana, giving me 1 more mana for this turn.
Alright, that is good to know. We are going to be putting you into the mana.
Since I have 2 of these, I will be putting this one into the mana.
No triggers. I will... Oh, no, that was incorrect. It's fine. I'll just do this. That was a misplay, but it's alright.
It's all fine, you know, we live and we learn.
We live and we learn, indeed.
I
wanted to play him this turn, but unfortunate.
I can play this one and then one of these two.
5/5/5 would have been pretty good right now, but
A 5/5/5 would have been pretty good.
the annoying part is that I am allowed to rest him for 2 boosts even when I have already received the max amount of boosts, so...
Yeah, however, I do have to disappoint you because a 5/5/5 would not be enough for my boy Eros.
Right. Here we are. This is, in my opinion, the most fun card in that entire deck.
Let's draw a card and gain a hero encounter first, and then we get this one, which is great. And that will reduce the cost of the next card, and I'll play a card, which I will play for free. Let's say a Haven Bouncer on the right side, which gains a boost because it's played from the reserve.
Alrighty. Well, I passed, so it's
And I'll
back
pass.
to take 5 mana burn casually. Not that it would have mattered, because you would have clearly... Actually, I would have still won in Earth, so it is a big misplay.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my. I have 2 of those. I'll get rid of this one, because I don't need it right now. But having both of these is just fantastic.
Alright, we have some triggers right now. The designer drone, I want to just get 1. You can go tapped sideways for the buff. And yes, I would like to reveal that I have this.
Interesting.
I will play this here.
I'm gonna go for a big brain play. I'm gonna start off playing Cup of Sap, which will target a character in my reserve and he will gain 2 boosts. I will therefore target my Haven Warrior, which will gain 2 boosts.
Alrighty. Which side? I need to win in water, so you can just play that there. So my only correct play is this.
Alright, well then for my next play, I'm going to play Eros, which I will play on the right side, for some reason. I will then draw a card and gain a heroism counter. Great, and reduce the cost of the next card, which I will then play my Haven Warrior also on the right side.
Alright, is there a point in playing this? No, not really, but it's also not like I'm not gonna use the card. But I should keep it, because my reserve is fine. I'm thinking about using the Avalanche, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I expected as much. And that'll be everything, so I'll pass back, ending the turn. Both moving up 1 spot at the expedition. And it's still a pretty head-to-head game.
Yes, but your late game is better, so...
Sure is.
Alright, this is an interesting draw. Yes, I think that is what we have to do. Yes, alright, so we do.
Those 2 are gonna use the ability, so I can, you know, lose that and gain that. And this one just gains that. This one is kind of useless, so I'll throw that one away.
Imagine having options. I have 1 card in hand. Bro has 5.
Let's see, 6, 7, 8. Let's do... I don't know, I think I do this one, and then these 2, and then I can play this one. Because this one's cheaper, so I'll have 1 left. So that'll be enough.
For my first action, I am going to play you here, which allows me to draw 1 card.
Very well. I'm gonna start off by playing quite a big boy. This is not what I said what I was gonna do, but this is what I'm gonna do.
The good old dragon.
Yes, sirree, Shenlong.
Yes. Well, my only correct play is this. So.
Well, then I will play this, and that will give a target character 1 boost, which I will boost herself.
It was the only card I didn't want you to have, because...
Well, I have it. And I'll pass it back.
With 3 mana, that was probably the only card that could have helped you.
Yeah. I'll have to clean up my reserve, which I guess... I'll just clean up this. Or should I clean up this, actually? I think I'm gonna clean up this. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna clean it up.
I'm going to call you crazy. Crazy.
That's crazy.
I know.
Let's throw that one away.
Again, what do we do? Well, you just have to win on one side.
Yes, I do, but I will last it out a little bit longer.
We are going to be using the prototype to gain 1, doesn't do anything. And unfortunately, yeah, the correct play is to not use the ability. A 2/2/2 is not really going to make the difference, sadly enough.
Did you just pass?
Did I pass my action?
I think you passed.
I thought I just passed my, at noon. You're the first player.
Oh yeah, right. I'm stupid.
Don't give me a heart attack.
I'm actually gonna play Sustenance first to, you know, get that extra card in the mana pool.
Unnecessary, but sure, thank you.
Like I said, I'm gonna last it out a little bit longer.
Well, I can do... I have to play that now, sadly enough.
What is in my mana pool? Well, that's not great. That's not great either. But it's fine, because we still win these.
And then we have to do this to ready 2 mana orbs.
Very well. I will, unfortunately for you, play Larnian Hydra.
Aha.
Yes.
Well, we know what this card does.
Sure do. Against 1 boost for every mana orb in my mana zone.
Alright. So then we're gonna play you. Not that it makes a difference. I think this game is pretty much over.
I do think so as well. But, you know, just because I want to give you a shot. I will actually only play that card and nothing else.
You're still winning then. What do you mean, give me a shot?
I don't know. I thought maybe you have something that's also a 2/2/2.
Actually, yeah, go ahead, pass. Maybe I can cook something up.
Well, I'm not gonna pass, but I'm gonna use Cup of Sub to boost my character in the reserve.
Well, then I play this.
Very well, and you survive 1 last round.
It only costs every resource I have.
Or do you?
Do you have, like, is there like a 1 mana? The 1 mana boost spell?
Well, I mean,
Is
I
Scout-
can target him to give him a boost.
Scout 1?
Yes, he
I
does.
thought that
He's got a
was-
Scout 1. And it's a tie.
And then we tie.
So you still have 1 round left to live.
And all my resources are gone. And you still have that guy in reserve, so you can just play him all over again.
You know what? I don't even want him in my reserve.
You're insane. He's BMing me on our very first episode.
I don't know what the heck you're on about. Oh, I got Theseus.
Okay, thanks for telling me.
You're welcome.
Now I just know the game is completely over.
Buddy, the game is over before we started.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the games that happened in the other
I
recordings.
don't know what you're talking about. This is the first game we played today. I don't know what the hell you're on about.
Absolutely.
It's not like I
Yeah.
said in somewhere at the beginning of this video that this is like the 3rd time we're recording because we fucked up the other 2 times, which was actually completely my fault, but hey, it's fine. You know, we're here now. We're happy. We're playing.
We're learning.
We're winning.
Well, you are winning, yes.
Well, you know, me and the viewers are winning.
Absolutely.
Unless they're rooting against me. Are you rooting against me? Are you rooting for
You
him?
fool. Because I am now the underdog from this episode, everyone's gonna be rooting for me.
I will start a hashtag on Twitter with
Oh no.
hashtag don't root for robot. Something like that. I don't know. I gotta work on it.
Yes.
But don't root for him.
Hashtag systems down.
Hashtag no more robots.
He didn't realize that was a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
I did not.
I'm pretty sure there's a card called Systems Down in Yu-Gi-Oh that destroys all machine-type monsters.
Well, that's cool. I'm gonna give him a boost.
You fool. I play this little fella.
Oh no, a 0-1-1. Whatever will I do?
I am going to augment you.
No! Please don't give me more power. He can't handle this much power. You know what? I want to win with a lot more than I am right now. So let's discard you.
You're discarding a character.
Of course I am.
You fool. Now I can use my spell.
Oh no, please not my Talarian Skater.
Goodbye. I am going to...
My what? Wait, what?
There we go. That's better.
Did you just... You know what, I'll take it.
I can't use it on your guys.
I'll take it.
It's 4 mounted or less. I could have only done the one guy.
Yeah, you could have only done Talarian Skater.
But you fool, there was a reason for this. Now I can play this sap sniffer again,
No.
and I can...
He's gonna
I
augment
can
me again.
I'm augmenting you again.
He's helping me win. No. You can't keep getting away with this. Now the viewers are gonna think this is scripted, and that you let me win. You did not let me win. No. We're not starting this. We're not starting this.
The dumbest combo ever. Snap sniffer twice on your guy.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
GG.
GG's, my friend. GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much. And it was a pleasure playing the Altered TCG with Robot.
Absolutely, I got completely crushed by you. I wasn't fast enough in the early game, and hey, that just sometimes happens.
Well, you know, things can happen. The fun thing about TCGs is it's never the same outcome. It's always a little bit of random RNG in there, which just makes it so much more exciting.
Absolutely, yes, I agree.
So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and you know, our channel is called 1v1TCG, so it's always going to be me and Robot 1v1ing each other in TCGs. Yes, TCGs, you heard that right. Not just Altered, but also Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, any TCG, you name it, and we will try it, even if you've never heard of it. You name it, you put it in the comments down below on this video or any other video on this channel, and I will read the comment, we will read the comment, and we'll check out the TCGs that you would like us to play. So yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Robot, do you have anything else to say?
Yes, for a little bit of a sneak peek, I do have beta access to a certain TCG where there is not a lot of content of it on YouTube yet, so look out for that in the future.
Yeah, stay tuned. Make sure to like and subscribe. You know, subscribe, turn on that little notification bell so you'll get notified whenever we upload a new video. And yeah, maybe in the near future you will see a video of us playing that beta game, that beta TCG. So yeah, be excited, be on the lookout, and I will see you all, we will see you all in the next video. Adios, muchachos.
Bye bye.